And now, Wellness Wednesday, sponsored by Express Care Urgent Care Centers, a LifeBridge health partner.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We got back again. I'm sitting here, I'm so tongue-tied because we're talking. Yeah. We've been joined by physician assistant at Express Care, Gary Anderson. We've been talking about so much stuff in the commercial breaks and all, and it is fascinating because our topic today, we're talking about kind of how, you know, doctors and physicians assistants are talking people kind of against some of the things they may be seeing online, ChatGPT, Google. It's a whole different world out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, people are putting credence in information from influencers that have no medical background, no science behind them, and they're getting in trouble. It can be dangerous. Hopefully, it doesn't get to that point, but you have to take it with a grain of salt and do some deep dives to figure out if that is real information or not.
Okay. Yeah, and so we do obviously want to go to our medical experts for that trusted advice, right? And you guys are doing something, you've been talking about it for a long time. You opened a new location. Tell us about that and what you guys are offering there.
We opened a new location in Federal Hill. It's on Lawrence and Fort Avenues. It's in a big shopping center, so there's ample parking. It's a brand new, beautiful, clean building. I was there last week for a shift, and it's going to ramp up, I think, pretty quickly, and it's going to offer that community a service that they don't have much in the way of.
Wow.
I think it's going to be great.
You know, you say parking is great, you know, this time of year, you know. Certainly, and talking about this time of year, you know, folks are getting ready to go back to school.
Right.
What are you kind of telling folks when it comes to back to school season that they need to be thinking about when we're approaching, you know, school season, flu season, cold season?
Yeah, you want to just be due diligent and washing hands and not sharing glasses and utensils. And if you do have a cold or fever, you can wear a mask. You can stay distant from people. Healthy things like hydration, rest, eating well, exercise, all those things can keep you from getting sick in the first place.
Okay.
And back to social media, because this is so prevalent these days with kids going back to school on their phones. Those social media challenges, I feel like every week there's something new. I know it started with like the Tide Pods. What do you have to say about that and a warning for parents and students?
Please just teach your kids not to do those things. They can be, some of them are silly dances things, but when you're dancing outside, you're moving car or eating Tide Pods, we can get people in a lot of trouble if they're not careful. And kids just want to be accepted or have this video they can share. It's not worth it. Yeah. Some of them are very, very dangerous.
Because you're picking up the pieces and cleaning up the mess when they come to you after trying to do it.
Correct. It's not fun.
Not fun. Yeah. Take us back to like the ChatGPT, the Googles. A lot of folks are starting to defer to that. Some people because they don't have medical care or something, but they will do that rather than come to you.
Right. There's a lot of information out there. Most of it is not acceptable. You know, there are people who are putting stuff out there that have no medical background, no science background. They have lots of followers, so people think that you have to follow what they say because they know what they're talking about. It doesn't give them the credentials to do that. So if you want to listen to it and then go do a deep dive, look into things like the Mayo Clinic, the Cleveland Clinic, the medical schools in the area. You can go online and look those places up and see if that information is actually accurate and it's being scientifically backed or not.
Okay. And I guess that was my thing, is how do you kind of look out? But if you are looking and following, maybe you make sure you are following a trusted medical professional.
Yeah, there are medical professionals doing that stuff too. Yeah, right. So if they have credentials, and that doesn't always make it right either, but much better off if you're doing that than some influencer who is just putting stuff up for hits.
All right. Hey, Gary, tell us how we can find you down at your new spot and how we can find you. We have online goexpresscare.com, but
correct.
How do we find you again? Tell us.
We're right in the shopping center with the Giant on Fort and Lawrence Avenues on the kind of the precipice of Fed Hill and Locust Point. Brand new building, lots of parking. Like I said, we're going to do well there, I think. And anyone who has an urgent care issue and wants to come in and see us, come on in.
You're only a week old.
Only a week old.
Last Tuesday, grand opening.
Yeah.
Gary, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate
Thanks for having
you.
me.
Thank you.
Thank you.